that. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another edition of the Rock and Roll Geezers Show. Your weekly outlet, for the rock news and the craziness and all the weird stuff going on in the music world. And I'm your host, Murph, and thanks for joining us. A little bit weirded out. You can see my right eye's a little bit redded out again. Doc. By the way, folks, ladies and gentlemen, co-host Doc Fox. How you doing, Doc?
Doing quite well, sir. Thanks for everybody for joining us. Ready for another week of rock and roll news like you don't get anywhere else. So glad you found us. Subscribe so you don't lose us. And yeah, so what's up with your eye, man?
I don't, it
Looking for
happens
love
every
in
now
all
and
the
then.
wrong places or what?
Well, yeah, every now and then my right eye just goes nuts so and gets all red and it feels weird. But this time it's the whole right side of my head. My whole right, it's my skull. I'm so wasted. But so yeah, I took a painkiller, a couple of gummies, and I got my margarita here. So it's gonna be a fun ride there, Doc. Fun ride on the old show today. Sadly, we don't have any concert reviews this week. But we do have our big spectacular next week, the end of the concert season spectacular, where we'll give our opinions on the best, the worst, the loudest, the quietest,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
the
we'll wrap it
lights.
all up. The good, the bad, and the ugly, yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that for sure. That's always a gas. And then of course then we'll roll into hoping what we'll see next year. But speaking of old fogies, and I really we didn't really say anything about old fogies, but the old fogies are out there, Doc. They by golly, they got themselves a rock and roll record. We're talking to none other than the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones, for crying
The
out loud.
Rollingstons.
Rolling Stones, yeah. They've put out an album entitled Hackney Diamonds. And they've got a single out there actually already, and I checked it out and called what was it? Angry?
Angry, yeah. That's the
Angry?
name of the single, yeah.
Yeah. I checked it out. It's Stones. It's what you expect from the
Right.
Stones. Nothing
Yeah.
real intricate or anything. Just some basic good rock and roll. Nothing exciting, but they're just the fact that they're even still putting music out at this age is pretty impressive. Actually, what do you think about that?
Yeah, we've been hearing some ramblings about something coming out, and a little sooner than expected, I guess. And yeah, they're called Hackney Diamonds. It's their first original since '05,
Wow.
Bigger Bang, which this coming out sparked me to go back and listen to that. That wasn't such a bad album, but they had one in 2016 blues cover album, Blue and Lonesome, which I thought was great. Man, I love that. That's in my regular rotation. I listen to that regularly. But yeah, so now they got this one. It's their 24th British release and 26th American release,
Holy
which you think
moly.
over their time they would have more. But again, they haven't had
Yeah,
any original for almost 20 years. So
I'll be
um,
darned. That's
yeah, well, I'm
crazy.
sure it'll do well. I'm sure it'll sell great and all that good stuff. But
I mean,
does the
you know,
world really need another Rolling Stone? I don't know.
yeah,
There's a
good for them.
couple tunes Charlie Watts was on before he
Oh,
passed.
all right.
The rest of the album is Steve Jordan. Steve Jordan. He's filling in. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
always see what the boys are up to is always good. But at this point, you like to keep up with the band, kind of see where they're going, what direction. But they're not going any new directions. They're not. There's nothing new there. But still,
Well,
it's the Stones. So
and Keith Richards, he's prime meme material,
oh
just
yeah,
because of his age, I mean, really. I think I saw a picture of him with a little kid on his lap, and so here's Keith showing Johnny Cash how to play or something
or
like
Willie
that. So
Nelson or something.
Willie,
Yeah,
yeah, something crazy like that. I mean, you can't kill him by conventional means. It's just
no,
impossible. So
no.
good for them. They got it. They're in their 80s, right? I'm pretty sure they're all in their 80s now. I
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah. I think
If they aren't, they
they've
sure
all hit
look
it.
like
Yeah.
it. My gosh.
Not sure if Ronnie Wood has hit 80, but yeah, he's definitely got it breathing down his neck if not.
He's
So
got to be pretty close. Yeah. So there go the Stones, just can't stop. So good for them. And yeah, you'll see the song. You'll hear the song. I'm sure they'll be playing it. I know Pandora, they're forcing it onto all
right,
the set lists. that you might have. It ends up showing
Okay.
up. So
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
sure there'll be the big media blitz and
hard rock set list, somehow that slips in, so they're pushing it hard, and good for them. They're the Stones, for crying out loud. Legends, if you will. Here's a sad note. It's sort of sad to start off the show in a bummer note, but Gary Wright, musician Gary Wright, passed on. And some people, they may say, Gary, that sort of sounds familiar. Well, he had, I think, what, two really big hits, right?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
Dreamweaver and
Dream,
Love Is Alive.
Love Is Alive. Love Is Alive,
Yeah,
great song.
yeah.
Really, I really dug that song. And he started out, boy, in his early years, he was with Spooky Tooth.
Spooky
Spooky
Tooth.
Tooth.
Yeah,
You reminded
co-founded
me
the
of them. Yeah,
yeah
you reminded me of
co-founded
them.
that. The Foreigner's founder Mick Jones, which we'll get into Foreigner a little later, but yeah, they started Spooky Tooth back in the late '60s, and then Gary went on his own. He was a very sought after session guy. He played on all of George Harrison's albums, so he was definitely a tight with George. And yeah, he's kind of one of these. He played on Ringo stuff, Harry Nilsson, BB King, so he was all over the place.
Wow, very
Kind of,
cool.
had that, Dreamweaver is kind of one of those songs that, hands down through, the parents tell their kids about, kind of, it's got one of those kind of generational songs that are in that time period with that kind of where synth was
Oh,
just kind of starting to come through. And he was definitely one of the pioneers of that. So,
they'll be
yeah.
you'll hear that song forever. They'll be
Oh,
using
yeah.
that on commercials and stuff and all that
Right.
good and
Right.
whatnot. So, yeah, Gary Wright. Geez, he was like 80 years old, I believe. So,
Yeah, he died of Parkinson's and Lewy body dementia. So,
don't even want to know. Don't
yeah,
even
sounds
want to
like a
know.
rough way to go
You
out.
know,
But
yeah,
rest in peace, Gary Wright. Let us some good
yeah,
music.
yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Oh, moving on, if we could. Boy, 50 Cent. Remember that? Remember that deal
Yeah,
where
we
he
got a few
whipped the mic,
updates
and
here.
he really whipped it, because I checked that
Yeah,
video out after you mentioned it. And yeah, he really whipped that microphone, whacked that. I guess she was a DJ or something, whacked her in the forehead, gave her a big gash. But he explained his actions afterwards and said basically he fired his whole team. Is
right.
basically what he said. He fired his whole damn team. Uh, 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 Let me see. The quote is on this Atlanta Black Star article. It says, "If the mic don't work, your ass don't work." 50 says he fired everyone on his audio team following the microphone incident and alleged altercation backstage with Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that sounds like a hell of a night, man. It sounds like tempers were flaring or something, man. But
Holy cow.
yeah, Lil Wayne was supposed to have a surprise spot. They kind of do that sometimes, and nobody knew he's supposed to be there, so it wasn't like part of the bill or anything. But yeah, he was going to show up and do a surprise spot, and got pushed around and by some of 50 Cent staffers. So he walked out. He left. Screw this, man. He left.
See, you wouldn't want
So
to be,
so
yeah.
yeah. So obviously that didn't go over too well with 50. And
Well, the staff claimed they didn't know who he was. Oh, we didn't know who it was.
oh, come on.
How can you not know who Lil
Dude,
Wayne
I
is?
know who Lil Wayne. Come on, man.
Jeez, yeah,
Oh my
I'm not even
God.
a rap fan, and I know who he is. You can't, look at his face.
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
kidding me?
Right.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Looks like a
Hey.
grade school desk. Remember, I used to scribble on the desk in grade. That's what this
Yeah,
guy's face
yeah,
looked like. Now.
oh,
But
yeah, but boy, yeah, it's big time 50 Cent though, and that's got
yeah,
to be
through
a
the
pain in
mic.
the ass.
The woman that got hit was a radio personality, Brianna Monaghan. And yeah, she filed a police report the next day, man. So
Well, didn't he
we
go
all
through
kind of
three
knew where that was
mics?
going.
He went through three
Yeah,
mics
like
and
three or
nothing was
maybe even
working.
four. Yeah, yeah.
Jeez, I'd be freak. Oh, I'd be mad. Oh, especially if
Yeah,
I'm a big rap star. Yeah. But boy, oh boy. So yeah, not a good night for the rap
and
world
then to
there.
come to find out his guest star leaves after being mistreated, and then fires his whole
Oh,
audio team. So
Jiminy Creepers. I don't get it. But there's a lot I don't get, man. So here's another update. We've got these updates going on. This is a good one to hear. Blink 182. I believe we reported last week that they had to take a few shows off so Travis Barker could fly back because his lady, what's her name? One of the Kardashians, Chloe,
yeah,
was
Courtney. I think it's
having
Courtney.
Courtney was
Yeah,
having fetal surgery. You know, their surgery
Well,
on
at
the
the time
fetus.
we didn't know. At the time they just
Right?
said
Yeah,
that
we didn't know, but
and
that's
I
what it
kind of
turned out.
feel like a dick because I was kind of saying it was probably some minor thing or nothing. So no, it turns out it was something quite serious, and their unborn child they had to have some emergency surgery, and
Yeah, yeah, in the womb. How
yeah,
about that?
yeah,
And
yeah.
everything turned out great. And boy, oh boy, wow. You know, yeah, you fly home for stuff like that for sure. So
Yeah, I
good for
kind of feel
them.
like a dick now for being so cynical, but
Hey
you know,
man, I'll just give you a hang on. I just give a quick boo.
yeah.
Well, good for him though. And Travis posted, God is great. I flew home for a life-threatening emergency surgery for our baby that I'm so grateful went well. I want to say thank you for all the support. Tour resumes Friday. So boom. You know, she's probably home already. I mean, modern medicine is
Yeah,
amazing,
right. In
dude.
and out. Yeah,
Just
yeah, you got that right.
stunning.
Yeah.
So good for them. Glad to hear that. You know, Blink 182. I wonder where they're touring. Probably. It sounds like they're
Well, it's
overseas or
UK.
something.
Yeah, UK and Ireland were the
Are they?
shows that had to be postponed. So I don't know if they went right
Ah,
back to those shows and picked that up, or they're gonna add those to the end. But yeah, they're gonna be back on the road. So
Okay. Moving on. A lot of news this week.
oh,
Here's
so
Creed
much.
again. Is that Creed? That's Creed again. And you know, okay, I could see one cruise, sure, just sort of get your feet wet, but they must really enjoy it because they're doing a second cruise, a
By
second
popular demand, yeah,
by popular. Why not just do that for the rest of their musical career?
right,
Just play cruise ships.
right.
Boy, yeah, why not? But yeah, they're I don't know what, whatever with new openers and whatnot. They're
It looks like
doing
pretty much the same lineup.
well. They've
So
got a few changes there. You
yeah,
got
yeah, but yeah, mostly the same.
Daughtry's coming along, and
Yeah, these were all on
Buck
the other one
Cherry,
too.
Tonic,
Yeah.
Vertical Horizon, Fuel, the Verb Pipe, Tantric. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But another one, I don't get it. Why not just do a tour? It's coming. It's coming. They're just doing some kind of tease. They're probably getting all their logistics, a word we love so much, logistics in order, and they're seeing if they can make it financially viable. And you watch, yeah, Creed, they're gonna whip out a tour. Of
Yeah,
course
that's
they are.
what.
They're gonna make a boatload of money.
Well, you would think so, but that's what kind of odd about a second cruise. It's like, okay, we'll do this cruise. Oh yeah, that went well. We're doing good. Hey, let's do that. Let's do that again. And so they're booking it again. The first one's called the Summer of '99, and now it's
Right.
the Summer of '99 and Beyond is the name of the second one. So
Ah.
what's the third one? And Beyond. I don't know. But yeah, it's all this kind of the same folks. They have some few different ones came on, but yeah,
That's
hosted by our
very
buddy Eddie Trunk, all that. And this time around, they're having a very special Y2K countdown party. Yeah, whatever. So
wow.
from the
That
summer
sounds
of '99 to Y2, yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
a
boy,
6 month jump, but whatever.
that was a bizarre time because who knew what was going to happen once the computers flipped over? Nobody knew. We got lucky. Could have shut down the whole world. That's right. I'm a Y2K conspiratist theorist, whatever the heck. Yeah, but nonetheless, that's very odd that they're doing a second one. We'll see what goes. They got to be putting a tour together. Come on, money talks and BS walks, and they make so much freaking money, more than Alter Bridge and all this side projects that they got going on. There, Creed would make a lot of money. So hopefully next summer, Doc, next summer we'll see them roll in on Tinley Park, Illinois, storied Tinley Park, Illinois. Boy, this this yearly review is just going to be a doozy, man. This was the most bizarre a season of concerts. The things we did, the things we had to go through, it was very bizarre. I can't wait for it. But see if them get back on tour. Stop on by because, like I say, money talks and doing cruises. That's all fun and stuff. But I don't know. That's usually for has-beens, and they could go up and be a headliner, making tons of money right now. So I don't get why they're doing it, but they've got their reasons, I'm sure.
And that's a lot of bands too. I mean, you go on a tour, you got two other bands or wherever. They got a dozen bands on this cruise. So
Well, yeah, the ship, so we can't pay you. but we'll give you free
Yeah,
everything.
you get a free cruise
Go
to
on a free cruise. You
Puerto
have to,
Vallarta or whatever. Yeah.
you got to play. Just try and not drink too much before you play, so you can perform, and then everything is
Yeah.
free. If I was a band, I'd do that. Heck yeah, absolutely. Here was a cool story, and finally, I can't believe this took so long. Where is
Stunning.
he? Where is he? There he is. Alex Van Halen, finally inducted into the Drummer Hall of Fame. What the hell? Well, she should have been in. Maybe he needed to be a certain age or
No,
whatever.
no, no, no.
No.
I don't see the holdback at all. This is through Modern Drummer magazine, and they started this way back in 1979. So this is they do
Ooh.
one a year, one drummer per year. So he's the 45th guy, and very first one was Gene Krupa.
Ah,
Uh, guessing the second one was Buddy Rich, probably. I'm sure. I
I
know.
would hope.
I would imagine. And
Louis Belson, the
now
first
they're
drummer.
just getting to Alex Van Halen, which Taylor Hawkins went in last year. So to me, it probably even wouldn't be a Taylor Hawkins without Alex Van
Yeah.
Halen. So yeah, long overdue as far as that goes. So
Here's a fast fact for you, Doc.
should have
Louis
been just for
Belson.
half for teacher alone, just in for that. Anyway,
Oh,
sorry.
jeez, are you kidding? That's like the most perfect rock
Nah.
video ever. It's got everything. Louis Belson was the first drummer to use a double bass, just so you know, back in the old jazz days. Yeah,
Okay.
he started a double bass thing. So there you go, man. There's your fast fact for today. That a useless factoid that you can disperse of or keep hidden in your
Yeah,
file
do with it
somewhere.
what you will.
But it's about time, Alex. Gee, yeah, yeah. His drumming was so great, just so powerful. It had to be. He basically had a three-piece band. That's why I love three-piece
I don't think
bands.
of him as the 45th best drummer. That's for damn sure,
Oh
man. I
my
mean, they have
gosh, no, no,
44
no,
other
no,
guys going before him. That
no,
does,
no, 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 no.
I
No,
mean, you start thinking of guys, going back, you had Ginger Baker and Keith Moon and, all these guys from the 60s,
basically three-piece bands with a vocalist. Yeah.
and
So
John Baum and Neil Peart, obviously. But,
bingo, everything. Yeah.
that 44 guys, I don't know,
No,
man.
no,
It's
no,
a
no, no, no.
stretch.
That
Yeah.
nope. Sorry.
No,
No, Alex is way great.
way overdue.
And yeah, that's the thing about drummers and basically a three-piece band. By three-piece band, I mean three instruments and a vocalist. So you got three instruments. So yeah, the drummer's got to cover a lot of space. All three instruments got to really make cover a lot of space to make the sound full. And he was so good at it. And like you say, hot for teacher. My gosh,
All right.
just that beginning is just mind blowing. Where you just riding high, baby. And boy, he deserved that a heck of a lot sooner than this, but at least he's in. Gosh, give me a break. 45th drummer? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Who the heck, really? Come on. I don't know, you goofballs. So good for you, Alex. What do you think? You think we'll see him again performing at all, or do you think
I
he's
really
gone?
don't. I
No,
really don't.
you
I
probably
mean,
by
he's
now.
not going to get in another band, and nothing's going to happen with Van Halen. So yeah, I think
Wow.
he's done.
Well, that's yeah. Well, there you go. Just like the bass player for Queen. When it's after Freddie died, that was it. He
John
does
Deacon,
not
yeah.
play anymore at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't even. I don't think they even have communications with the rest of the band. I mean, he just said, "Okay, that's it, done." So that's wild. So Alex, what a shame. But he's probably in his. I'm sure he's in his 60s, almost 70 now, if not even more than that. So, yep, yeah, I'm sure he made a boatload of money. He sure made a
Oh, I'm sure
legacy.
he's got money coming in steadily. So yeah, he'll
He's
be
got
fine.
the legacy. Yeah, just that first album. That first album is still. It is like Hendrix's "Are You Experienced" first album. It's something that'll never go away. It's just so perfect, and oh, that was mind blowing. So yeah, great for you, Alex Van Halen. Switching computers here. Oh, what do we got here? We got ACDC.
More
Yeah,
drummer news.
Yeah, ACDC. They're getting ready. They're rehearsing for a tour apparently.
Well, not a
And
tour, just a Power Trip
no,
Festival.
you watch though. They're gonna get. They can't stop touring. They're gonna get. They're
Nah, there
all
won't be
these
no
groups.
tour. There will be no tour. I promise you that.
Ah,
No,
but
no, no, no.
no, but they've got
No.
I've never heard of this drummer, Matt Log. Is that his name? Laug playing.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those guys that's been kicking around for a while. He's played with Alice Cooper and Slash the Snake Pit. Played with Alanis Morissette. Currently, he's in a band, the Dirty Knobs. I don't
Dirty
know if you know the
Knobs.
Dirty Knobs. I love the Dirty Knobs. People
You
may not know
do.
the Dirty Knobs is Mike Campbell's band. Mike Campbell of Tom Petty and
Tom Petty.
Heartbreakers fame.
Right. No
And
kidding.
heard a couple songs of theirs, and well, more than a couple, but I remember hearing the first couple and thinking, wow, here he got a hold of some great vocalist again. Where does he find these guys? And then I find out, no, it's him. He's the vocalist.
Oh
All
my
this time
gosh.
he's been in Tom Petty. He's got an amazing voice.
Ah,
Great songs. Love the Dirty Knobs. If you don't know him, check him out. But yeah,
I'll
this
be
guy's currently
darned.
doing that. And yeah, obviously he's got to step in for Phil Rudd, who people may know he found himself in a little trouble.
Oh,
Put a couple hits out on people. I think he tried to get a couple people killed. He got a methamphetamine conviction or not conviction
oh
charge
boy.
along with weed possession in New Zealand. And I think
Uh,
those kind of places
so
that
he's
probably wouldn't be a good place to get
so you're
busted. So
telling me he's a Crystal Methodist? Is that what you're saying? He's a
possibly,
Crystal
yeah.
Methodist. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. But
so
they're powering up with Cliff Williams, bringing him back on the bass. I'm right. Yeah, the
oh
bass.
sure, yeah, what they
So
say. Oh, not.
you don't go through all that crap just for one gig. So no, I know you say otherwise, Doc, but
We'll see.
we'll see, and yeah, we'll see.
Remember, Brian Johnson was advised not to do it at all. So remember, they left off. Axl Rose was the vocalist of AC/DC because
But
Brian Johnson was told not to.
I thought he went through various things that made him able to sing again. I don't know. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
perhaps. I mean, obviously something. He's back on stage, but for how long or how much he's going to be able to take, who knows? But
Gosh, having to sing these songs. I pity him not. I pity him not.
right, he's just going to cough up his throat one day. His larynx is just going to come up one day. And just
Run around the stage with that thing hanging,
right.
tight jeans and that goofy beret hat thing he's got on. Yeah, that'd be excellent, man. That'd be a good stage gig. Yeah, yeah. Better than cutting your head off. Hey, why not? Oh, here's a story. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Where is he? There's Freddie right there. Oh, Freddie, the king, Freddie Mercury, the king of Queen. He passed on many, many years ago, and I believe he left everything with his girlfriend. What's her name, Doc?
Good old, what's her name? Mary. Yeah, I don't feel.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I
Last
can't
name.
remember this. Hudson, not Mary Hudson.
No.
But yeah, it left her everything, and she is auctioning everything off. She's auctioned everything off, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Yeah,
It's an ongoing thing.
it's
Yeah.
like the
So
end of the month, ain't it? Till the end of the month, or no?
let's see here. I want to say 22nd, I think, something like that.
Is it? Oh, Mary Austin. Mary Austin. Of course, I've
Mary
watched
Austin. There we go.
I've watched the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I should know that for now, Mary Austin. But this article talks about Brian May and his reaction to all of Freddie's stuff being sold, and he's upset about it and all this stuff. And I can't look; it's too sad, he says. But what do you do? I'm sure his parents are gone. I don't know. He gave everything to Mary Austin. What's she supposed to do at this point?
Right.
And Brian May, you've got money. You could probably buy some of the stuff if you're that concerned about it. Buy it and keep. I don't know. I don't know. Although some of this stuff was insanely well, it wasn't insanely priced. It was
Well, it was
priced
auction off, and yeah, so
modestly. But for instance,
it fetched large amounts. Yes.
the silver snake bangle that Mercury wore in Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody video was estimated to sell at 9,000 pounds. Well, guess what? It sold for 698,500 pounds. So
basically 700,000. Yeah.
So almost 700,000. It was only supposed to go for 9. So, oh my gosh. So his garden door, believe it or not, was expected to sell for about 25,000 pounds. Doc, do you know how much it went for?
I do. It went
Tell
for
me.
400,000.
400,000. So holy cow. You know, I don't know. It doesn't say her reason to selling. I mean, why have it all laying around? You know, although she could give some of it to the Queen members or something, but who knows? Who knows all the dynamics that are going on in that situation? But Brian
Yeah,
May's
one of the
not happy
items.
about it. But
One of the
go ahead.
items they thought would fetch more is the Yamaha piano. They had in the Bohemian
Yeah,
Rhapsody, which people may also know that's the same piano Paul McCartney used in Hey Jude.
stop it.
I'm
Get
doing
out
this
of
off
here.
the top of my head. Fact check me,
Oh,
folks. I think
fast
so.
fact. Fast fact.
Anyway, they expected 3 million, and they got a little over half of that. They got 1.7. So, so
Still,
not all the
holy
items are
cow.
going for what they thought, but obviously, yeah, that boa, yeah, that's 700,000 pounds just for that boa,
Wow.
man. This goes to show you, man. Something iconic like that, you get people that really, really want it, and man, they
Well,
got the
they
money. They'll
30,000 items for sale.
right.
30,000 items for photographs, gold and platinum discs, handwritten lyrics, a dragon throne, 50 Japanese silk kimonos. I mean, just all sorts of wild
What
stuff.
if they got like the outfit he wore at Live Aid? Those jeans and the
Oh,
white
right,
beard.
right.
Something like that. That'd be cool to have.
Man, oh man. But yeah, Brian's all bummed out. But what do you do? It's sad, but
What if they have his mustache trimmer from back when he had the mustache?
oh man. Yeah, but Bohemian Rhapsody, that's a pretty good movie. Yeah, a pretty good themes representation of what was going on. And we were talking about how Brian May's talking about doing Bohemian Rhapsody 2, moving on from that point. It's like, no, no, no. Let it
No,
lie, Brian. Let it lie.
no,
But
no.
yeah, the auction's going through the 13th. That's 2 more days. So
Okay,
get your
yeah.
money together. It's funny because I love these online auctions too. Because I just happened to come across the Siegfried and Roy auction where they're auctioning off all of their stuff. And I'm watching it for a while because it's fascinating. All this debauchery and this gauche stuff that's like, oh my gosh, that's so goofy. And then they come across this one
Like
piece.
sex toys and stuff, or
No,
what?
no, no. Nonetheless, a lot of weird stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. And then they come across that they're doing paintings
That'd
and
be like
stuff.
one of those S&M rooms or something. You go in there
Well,
and
it's funny. They
I'm
come,
sure Siegfried and Roy had a room like that, man.
well, they're posting stuff and they got pictures of it online and they got the estimated prices, what it's going to cost. And here's a Peter Max print, a Peter Man,
Oh,
honest to
right,
God,
right.
Peter
Oh,
Max,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
estimated value $300 to $400. I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting on the phone and buying this son of a bitch. Yeah, just a Peter Max. Sure enough, of course, it sold for like 5,200, I think minimum. It's like yeah, $300 to $400 a Peter Max. Okay,
Well, that's
folks.
how they do it, and they get your attention to go on, and then you find out, I can't get
Well,
that. Let me see if I can look for something else. That's how they do it.
very cool though.
The old bait and switch. Yeah, that's all.
And jerks. But anyway, yeah. So something. Mary Austin's going to make a bunch of money. It's very odd. I think he gave his ashes to Mary Austin. I don't even think his parents knew where she put his ashes to finally rest. So very very weird thing going on there. But she's a rich one now. I'll tell you what, Doc.
Yeah, yeah,
Holy
no doubt there.
smokums. So yeah, good for her. You might as well. What do we got? Oh, Nirvana is in the news. I can't hardly see. See, I'm losing my eyesight here. Oh, look at this. I love these glasses.
Right.
Kurt and those goofy ass glasses. Boy, oh boy, they're going over to the deep end here with the commemorative stuff from the 30th anniversary of the In Utero album with several multi-format reissues. Listen to this now. Configurations include a limited edition 8 LP super deluxe box set, or you can get a 5 CD super deluxe box set, or you can get 1 LP plus a 10-inch edition, 2 CD deluxe edition, and a digital super deluxe edition. Somebody's really, got OCD or something going on here.
You see that with box sets. Sometimes they'll have like the big full edition, and then sometimes they'll put like a more scaled down kind of version of it. But yeah, this one's going to have 53 unreleased songs. So yeah, the big
Wow.
edition is going to have a lot of stuff people never heard for. So yeah, this is their third and final album, and
Mm-mm-mm.
you know, it was a big album, man. People thought, after Nevermind, all right, let's
Well,
see
I
what they
thought it
got,
sold
let's see
like
what they
30
can do.
million copies.
Well, Nevermind did, but yeah,
No, I
this
thought this
sold
one did. Let me
less.
see. No, this one.
This sold less. I want to say maybe 4 million. I want to say that time I had maybe
No way.
4 to 6, maybe.
Holy smokums, Doc. You
But
are a waterfall of information. I don't know what the
I've been called worse.
hell.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, very kind of cool. I like a good box set, but yeah, I'm sure that big version is going to be have a hefty price tag on it too. So yeah, sometimes it's worth getting the scaled down version. But yeah, no, as I started to say, after Nevermind, obviously one of the biggest albums of all time, and then they came up with In Utero, which to me, might even be better, really. So
Yeah, yeah, that's what a lot of
it's
people say. This is a
you know, it's,
real achievement.
it's
So,
sad to think what else could have came afterwards, but
oh, how about it? Jiminy Creepers.
I'm
Well,
sure this is the last we're going to get with all these 53 unreleased songs. I'm sure that's pretty much what's in the vault, I would think. I
yeah,
couldn't
I would
imagine having much
guess.
more than that. So,
Well, they were quite a great band, and that's all I got to say about that. Oh, yeah, moving on. This is an interesting, quirky little story. I love this guy, Joey Bag of Donuts, or no,
right.
Joey Belladonna, Joey Belladonna, who is the Anthrax frontman. And he says, this is interesting. Out of the blue, he says that he's up for the challenge if Journey is looking for a new singer. The metal singer who plays some shows with his Journey tribute band Beyond Frontiers said he would jump in at the opportunity if asked. Okay, let me tell you his quote here. Many times I've done I'm going to give him a southern accent, even though I believe he's from New York, right, Doc?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving him southern accent. Many times I've done the crew sound check, and I've spent many days with the band overall, said Belladonna. I don't even want to go into it, but we did a lot of stuff together here and there on shows that they did over the years. So, and I know them, and I've been in touch with Dean Castanova, current Journey drummer, a lot. I would definitely be really interested in doing that. That would be great. Not that I think that that's going to happen, but hey, it would be great. I'd love that challenge. See, he's stirring up crap. He's going to try
Why
and,
not? He's putting
well,
it out there in the universe.
Arnell, we've seen static between Arnell and oh, what's
Neil
his name?
Sean.
Neil. Yeah, so leave it there. Way to go, Joey. Joey
Yeah,
Bag
we
of
reported
Donuts.
where Arnell has said, they can fire me at any time. So he's obviously not happy there. So
Joey Bag of Donuts is ready to step in,
put
dude.
Joey right in, dude. Like he's been in this Journey cover band for a while, which is
Wow.
just odd anyway. But
Yeah.
obviously he loves the music. He's got a talent for it. Apparently, I mean, he's a pretty decent frontman. I saw Anthrax; they're pretty decent.
Sure.
And
But yeah, is Anthrax
why
not
not?
fulfilled?
If Arnell wants out, why not, dude? Why not? Here's a name. You can bring in a whole new fan base, dude. You can bring metalheads in there. Goes, hey, let's go see Joey Belladonna do some Journey, man, dude.
Wow. How
It's
about
out
that?
there in
That'd
the
be so
universe
crazy.
now. This one of the things is going to be like Stranger Things have been known to happen. I would not count this out yet. I would not
Wow,
count it out.
that's crazy cool. But yeah, he can't. He's got the lust for the journey, and doesn't Anthrax fulfill his need for rock and roll fulfillment? If that even means anything,
Apparently
what's up
not.
with that?
He's doing the Journey cover band,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's got a want for it. So
Wow. I wonder if he has to do any Anthrax during his Journey cover band set. People start shouting out Anthrax
right,
songs. That'd be great. But Joey Bag of Donuts, good for you, man. Put the word in there. You want to sing, you
right,
want to rock. You got the
yeah,
look, you got the hair, you got the voice.
yeah,
What
yeah.
the heck?
Just
Why
planting
not?
that seed out there. Yep.
Why not? Okay, this is disturbing news here, Doc. Oh, jeez. This hurts. Here they are. There's Journey. You know,
Foreigner.
Foreigner, whoever that. I always get those two names mixed up, right? I do it all the time. But Foreigner, oh my gosh. We thought we've had enough of these cats. We thought we'd seen the last of them. We thought they were on their final tour, their final cover band tour with no original members. But no, here they come again. A headline, Foreigner to announce quote unquote major tour for 2024. They ain't done yet. Here we go, Doc.
See, this is where I get. All right. So you go on and read the article, and then it's a game of semantics. And they say, well, it's just another leg of the tour. But no, in the headline, we're discussing another major tour.
That's
a separate entity in and of itself. You're not talking another leg. This is
the whole new thing.
They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes.
New opening act.
This is never gonna. This is never gonna end.
Oh, jeez. Sure enough,
never gonna end. This is one of those. It's like, even if they do continue with several legs, which is kind of the KISS loophole. They ought to call it the KISS loophole. That's kind of what they've done. That's their loophole. This has gone on for 17 years, but it's just another leg of that tour.
Here we go.
A game of semantics and
well, they're going to have that Las Vegas residency. And then what? They're going to go out on tour again. So yeah, it's a whole new freaking tour. No, it's another leg of our retirement tour. Just keep playing until every original member actually is dead. Then maybe they'll retire. I don't know. I don't get these cats. We thought we'd seen the last of them, but no, they're back again.
They go out there on a tour and say final tour and not even be done with that tour yet and announce another one.
Yeah.
And with a cover band. But anybody else, that's why I didn't go see him last year. You was going to see him. I'm not going to.
I know. It was this.
Well, they call it the full of shit tour, man.
It's good call. Good call on that.
Tour.
Well, and you know what we say about that, there she is. She's pissed. Yeah, that's the lead singer's grandma. Yeah, she's not happy at all. So, boy, oh boy, Foreigner, they're never gonna stop. Come on, they're really. They're making money.
Real quick, I just saw this. I think this morning. What? They did a show with a couple original guys, Alan Greenwood, and I can't remember the other guy. Popped up out of nowhere. Oh God, she sent the article. I think I don't know if you saw that, but so yeah, obviously that's as close as you're gonna get to having some original guys pop, because Mick Jones never pops up. They always put that possibility out there, but he never pops up. So these Alan Greenwood. I can't remember the other guy. What Ian McDonald. Crap.
Oh, brother, unbelievable.
But
what do you do? They're
still not enough to call it a band, guys.
Nope, they're gonna make a boatload of money though. People will say, "Hey, yeah, it sounds just like the record." Yeah, but it's a cover band. Oh, yeah. Most people don't care. We'll just leave it at that. Most people don't really give a rat's ass about what's going on. Here we go. Where's our boys? There they are. There's KISS. KISS. They're gonna headline the pregame entertainment for the 2023 Australian Football League Grand Finale. That's a hell of a headline there. Yeah, right. But here, so this has got to be coming up quickly, because remember, their last gig is in what, December? I believe.
First week in December. Yeah,
first week of December. So yeah. Down there with the Aussies. Oh boy, how about that? That's great. Australia. Geez, what a hellhole. They got like their spiders are like they're like 2 feet wide. Them freaking huntsman spiders. All the wildlife wants to kill you. It's amazing. Do you ever see that video online? This is the funniest thing ever. I gotta go off track for a second. There's a video online where it's some Australian hunter. He's out there with his dog, and his dog gets caught up with a kangaroo, and the kangaroo's hanging onto the dog, and won't let him go. And so the hunter comes running. Oh, remind me to put this on. We got to put this on the RnRGzrs Facebook page. The hunter comes running up, and the kangaroo still got the dog hanging on. And as soon as the hunter gets up there, the kangaroo lets up and they square up. And the guy gives a right hook to the kangaroo, bam, right in the nose. And the thing shakes for a second and then goes trotting. It's the funniest thing ever.
I bet that happens all the time down there. He acted like that was a normal thing, right? The hunter's just like, oh
Probably,
shit,
yeah.
I go.
Yeah,
I
even
gotta
the narrator is like, oh yeah, oh, he's got the dog, you know, and the guy comes running up, faces off, bam, right in
I
the
gotta go
snout.
kick this kangaroo's ass again. Damn it! You know, it's probably a normal thing down there. Yeah,
I'll
yeah they
spare
got
you.
crazy
But
wild
good
west.
old Kiss, yeah. And it says here that Kiss will bring the energy and their trademark showmanship to grand final days and put on a great show for the 100,000 fans at the G and millions watching around the country. Oh, I can't see
So it's
spot.
basically their version of the Super Bowl. So yeah,
Oh
they're kind
yeah,
of playing the Australian version of the Super
their
Bowl.
reputation speaks for itself, Doc. They are responsible for some of the best live shows in music history. And we all know Gene, Paul, Eric, and Tommy will absolutely rock the MCG pregame.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
always got to
of
hype it
course.
up. Yeah.
But thank God,
I
yeah.
wonder with this coming up. I wonder after the last show in December at Madison Square Garden, are they still going to pop up and stuff like this? Are they still going to do football games or whatever,
Well,
and
you know
things of
damn
that
well.
nature? Award shows, maybe, I don't know,
If
but
they offer them enough money, because they're money whores. They'll do anything for money. Crying out loud, sell anything. Yeah, so sure. I bet,
I
yeah,
wonder at what point if Eric and Tommy's just gonna tell them, look, guys, we're out, man. You keep telling us, you keep telling us this is the last time, man. You know what? We're out, man. You guys find
yeah,
somebody else,
you
man.
pay us $500 a show. We're pretty
Go get
sick of
Ace
it,
and Peter
guys.
back, man.
Yeah.
We're done. Yeah.
Oh, who was it? Was it Vinnie Vincent said he was only getting paid like 500 a show or something like that when he was there? Holy cow!
And
Oh,
probably had to lug his own gear
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yes, bitter, bitter, bitter. Oh man. Wow. So moving on. Oh, here, wow, this is sort of a surprise. Yeah, well, not surprise, but not really. Springsteen, he's been out on tour. He's an old guy. He's been doing long shows his whole life. And he finally had to do some canceling and receive some medical treatment. And this is bizarre. What did he? He got a peptic ulcer.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. I don't know. It just sounds bad. It's not like that Peptin gun we used to get. Gum, the company that made the blackjack gum and stuff. They had that Peptin gun that helps in digestion. Yeah, yeah. That ain't happening here. He's got
Dude,
a
you are a
Peptin
geezer, man. I don't even remember that, man.
blackjack
That's
gum.
before
No.
I remember
Ah,
blackjack gum, but
when
I don't
I was a
remember.
little kid, damn it, I was a little
Uh,
kid, damn it, we drew. But yeah,
for a
he
nickel, you
ulcers.
can get a yeah.
Ulcers, yeah. So he's got ulcers that they develop in the lining of the stomach, and that's got to be a bummer. You can't be performing. That's got to hurt like hell. So now
Yeah,
we
he's
know
been missing
why.
some dates,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we speculated COVID, but it wasn't wrong. Members of his band had it just prior. Maybe it was COVID at that time. That's never come out what that was, but
right,
now,
right.
it's peptic ulcer, man. Peptic ulcer disease. So that makes it even sound like it's more of an ongoing issue. So, yeah, I don't know how many he's gonna have to cancel, but he's gonna be out for a while.
Yeah, and then
He's gonna be 74 this month, so
oof,
it might be time. Bruce, you're a billionaire, dude. We love you,
yeah,
man. Appreciate
chill
you
out.
hitting the road and being out there, but dude, we want you around for a while, man. Don't kill yourself doing it. We don't need another Tom Petty situation, man. Don't
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. And then the Mayo Clinic, they put their 2 cents in there. Smoking, drinking alcohol, having untreated stress, and spicy foods can
Yeah,
make ulcers worse.
and
Hey,
being a rock
shut up,
star,
Mayo.
yeah,
Yeah, shut up, Mayo. Back off. You know. And then over here, let me see. Over here on E Street, we're heartbroken to have to postpone these shows. Springsteen said in a statement Wednesday. We've been having a blast at our U.S. shows, and yeah, it really looks like they've been really having a gas. And we're looking forward to more great times. We'll be back soon. So yeah, take care of yourself, Bruce. Jeez, I'm only 67 and I'm a wreck. So he's 74. Jeez, take your time, pal. Yeah, he started the tour Tampa in February. So he's been going what, half a year now,
Yeah.
more than that. So yeah. No makeup dates have been announced, but I'm sure he'll take care of them. So hang in there, Bruce. Jiminy creepers. They're all our heroes are getting old. Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, oh man. What a
Those
drag.
not like something you want to take lightly, that's for sure. So
And speaking
and
of
he
all
takes
this,
care of himself. It's not like
he
he's one
looks
of those
like he's
guys that,
healthy as
yeah,
hell.
yeah,
He could go run a marathon or
right.
something, but who knows? Could be here.
It's eating them up from the inside.
Damn it. Oh, here we go. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, they've also they had a cancel their St. Louis concert due to illness, and I really haven't dug in to see what the heck the illness was. Really,
Yeah, I don't think I didn't see anything on that.
they call their fans
Yeah.
gunners. Hey,
I just wonder
gunners!
if it's
Yeah.
connected. You remember we talked about last week where he actually apologized for his poor
Poor
performance.
vocal performance.
Yeah,
Right.
so I wonder if maybe it's just something that he just can't shake, and so he decided to take a day off.
Probably. Yeah.
Uh,
It's got to be rough on the old
but
vocal
it's like a
cords.
brand new venue they got there in St. Louis, like a month old. So
Oh
people are
boy, they were probably
looking forward to going there. Yeah.
yeah, this was probably going to be a fabulous full house, and they're going to make a shitload of money. And now
Yeah.
it's all this. Now it's all this.
Of course, that's in St. Louis, where people may remember that's where the infamous riot back in '91 with Guns N' Roses. Remember where thanks to the lame security, I'm going home. And then
That a boy, Axel.
then the riot ensued.
Hi, hi,
That
hi.
was in St. Louis, so yeah.
Oh wow.
Maybe he's
Wow,
afraid if
man.
he goes back there with a poor performance, that could be a second take on the on that one. So maybe he's afraid of
Sure.
that.
Yeah. Oh, and again, here we go. And even another one, Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam have had to cancel. What's going on with all these cancellations? Come on, there they are, the good
That's
boys of
another
Pearl
one due
Jam.
to illness.
A concert at the Ruoff Music Center September 10th was postponed again due to illness. Yeah, this is Pearl Jam. The band is deeply sorry and thinking about all those who travel to shows as well as the great crowd in Indy. It's obviously serious, and we wish there was another way around it. Jeez. Age, brother. Age.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't take those decisions lightly, man. I mean, not only disappointing the fans, but monetarily and all the
Sure.
people that work there and all the vendors and everybody else. So
Yeah, yeah, the roadies. It's just crazy. It's got to be crazy. It's crazy backstage. I love these 3 and 4 band shows because being a musician, I'm amazed at the roadies. How they move stuff around. Everything's on rollers, and he just the whole drum kit's on a platform on rollers. Just slide it in, slide it out. They don't set stuff up as you're going. It's just the way they move things around is quite impressive. And man,
the
so the
roadie
roadies.
industry is very underrepresented by the females. Have you ever?
That's a
I
good
think we've
call.
seen one female roadie in my life, maybe.
Nope.
I wonder why that is. Just not
Well,
hip
I
to
may
being
have,
on the road that long,
I've
or
seen some about gals over the year over the concert season handing guitars off to players.
okay,
The gals. So I've seen 1 or 2, but
more
they're
a
doing.
tech kind
They're
of
just
position,
handing.
maybe.
That's
Yeah,
probably a girlfriend. Here's your guitar,
yeah,
sweetheart.
right,
They're not doing the rigging and lights and all that good.
right.
I shouldn't say that. That's
Well, I'm sure there's tons of gals that could do it, man. I just don't know why they
good
wouldn't be, drawn to that. Just being on the road, maybe. I don't know.
call. But yeah, Pearl Jam canceling. What a drag. What a drag. Oh, where are we here? Oh, this cat. This cat. Now, puddle of mud.
You,
You dick. Puddle of mud. Jeez, they are mud at this point. Through the years. And it's a shame because they had some really good songs on the radio, a lot. And their lead singer, Wes Scanlon,
sounded a lot like Kurt Cobain. A
man,
lot.
he's still alive. He's still alive
Yeah,
somehow. But they were supposed to play at a place called the Machine Shop.
yeah, there it is.
And holy cow, the Machine Shop posted. Now, this is horrible. This says it all right here. The Machine Shop posted, Puddle of Mud has canceled all their upcoming concerts, including the shows September 15th and 16th at the Machine Shop. This is not a quote, due to circumstances beyond our control, unquote, cancellation. This is 100% Wes. The Machine Shop, his band, agents, and everyone involved are very disappointed. We will not be postponing the shows as we are not ever rescheduling Puddle of Mud. All tickets purchased through e-tickets will automatically be refunded, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your thank you. And please know that all of us at the Machine Shop appreciate your support and understanding. There, boy, he's poison.
And there, exact good word. And there is the, if not the final nail in the coffin of that band, the beginning of it, man. Because
it might as well be, yeah.
Yeah, they are poison at this point. Nobody's gonna want to touch them with a 10-foot. And they've had a history of it. And I was just getting to the point where, well, I shouldn't say they, it's Wes Scantlin.
Him,
but, yeah. And it's gotten to a point now where this venue's calling them out like that on social media, and we'll never have you back. Don't
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a name. They've got a saleable, a marketable name, but they got to get rid of Wes. They got to get somebody who's solid, and they got to if they want to redeem themselves. If not, well, then just stop.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's the owner of the name, and all,
he must be. That's why they still have.
It's all wrapped up in there. Yeah.
That's got to be. That's got to be, because at this point, really, if you guys want to keep going, because really, if they
get some help, man, get him a rehab or something. The problem is he's drunk. That's his problem. He's drunk. Yeah. So dude, get some help, man.
Yeah, because really, if I was Puddle of Mud, if you want to keep it up, just get a new singer. Period. It sounds somewhat like him, but someone who's solid. Because you're losing everything right now with this guy. He's just not going to change. This has been decades, I think, Doc, or a couple decades.
Oh yeah, this guy's very well known. Yep.
Jeez,
and and now it's gotten to the point where you're getting a scathing,
from a
statement
club,
like that, from
big
a club
like that. Yeah, that's the problem now. Yeah, with social media, everybody knows. Everybody. A club actually said they'll never have you back. You're poison now. So another club's not going to take a chance. So yeah,
and you already have a reputation, so it's not. People know it's not a one-off thing where you had a bad night or something. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's you guys can choose what to do. Speaking of choosing what to.
Puddle of Mud is quite an ironic name for you now, because
they are mud for sure. Yeah. You're the interest Smashing Pumpkins. Never got into them, really.
Yeah, no, we differ in that one. I like them.
But they're recreating their Siamese Dream release event with a 90s Tower Records pop-up and performance. That is cool. Tower Records. I'm sure a lot of people know about Tower Records. They were the shit back in the day.
All right.
Absolutely. And I'll be darned, the Smashing Pumpkins have teamed up with Tower Records to recreate their historical album release event in 1993. What is that? 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
30.
In Highland Park, Illinois.
Don't go too far. Just 30.
Wait, 1993. Right. I don't know that. Painkillers or whatnot. But yeah, they're good for them, man.
Yeah,
in Highland Park, Illinois.
He owns a tea shop. TEA, on like drinking tea, tea shop there in Highland Park, tea shop / art studio. Billy Corgan, that dude's got he's one of those guys too. He's got irons and so many fires, man. He owns a part of WWE, I think, or one of the wrestling federations.
Okay.
Right. He's into everything. So anyway, he owns this tea shop / art studio with the young lady Chloe Mendel. And they're going to transform that place into a Tower Records from back in '93. Cool. And they're gonna do the
Wait, are they gonna haul the million records in there?
Oh, no, I can't imagine. I don't know what's gonna look like.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
So that's going on from September 14th to the 17th. And the performance, obviously, they'll be be live there, and they'll have people there, but it'll also be streamed, so you can see that on that. So
very cool.
But,
good for them.
That guy's always doing something. He's kind of one of those guys. I think we're going to be talking about for a long time. They'll always be just popping up here and there and different things that you wouldn't expect. He just
absolutely very cool. Good for him. Moving on, Wolfgang Van Halen.
Oh
He's going to
yeah.
be getting married. Good for him. Good for him.
Wah,
32 years
wah,
old.
wah.
32 years old, it's about time. So yeah, he's getting married. Andrala Alsop.
There's
They're
a lot
gonna
of
t- they're gonna
vowels in that
they're
name. Yeah.
gonna say gonna tie the knot into October. So what they say, by the time we get married, it'll be 7 to 8 years together. So yeah, good for them. Hopefully it lasts well, and he seems to be very grounded, very good kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
You
much so.
know.
Yeah. Yep.
So he was brought up well. So I hope nothing for the best, nothing but the best for him. Jeez,
Yeah.
I
They're
want to
going to
lose
be.
his dad. Jeez.
He popped a question in July, and she's a software engineer, so
Ooh,
that's where she's from. And their song will be Peter Gabriel's "In Your Eyes."
no doubt. That
And
was one of
I
Eddie's
know,
favorite
it,
performers,
yeah,
Peter Gabriel.
very much so. I remember seeing an interview with him, and he talked about how he didn't buy a lot of music. He didn't really listen to a lot of music. And they asked him, "Well, what was the last album you bought?" And he's like, Peter Gabriel. So, I was like, oh.
There you
So yeah,
go,
he's
man.
a big Peter Gabriel fan, and
Absolutely.
of course, Mom Valerie's, all teary
Oh
about it. I'm sure
boy.
she's gonna be, but
Yep.
no, she's done a great job raising him. I think you're right, man. He's very
You
grounded, just
betcha.
very, yeah.
Very grounded and exceptional musician, great
And the world he
songwriter.
grew up with, it could have definitely gone the other way. So yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So good for him. Had a boy, Wolfie. And finishing out, boy, oh boy, Spotify. What's up with this? What's up with Spotify now? They're well, I was sort of confused on what Spotify is doing here, Doc. They're what are they doing? What's Spotify doing here?
Spotify is going to start charging for where you can look up lyrics. When you listen to the song on Spotify, you hit
Right?
the thing, whatever, and you have the lyrics to the song. Well, now they're going to start charging for that option.
What
So,
a bunch
and of
of
course, they
dopes.
put out your typical corporate statement, mumbo jumbo, and but to me, well, they say it's in something. How do they put it? I don't know if you got the statement there, but
Let me see. At
it's
Spotify, we routinely conduct a number of tests.
yeah,
Some of those tests end up paving the way for our broader user experience, and others serve only as an important learning.
yeah. So
Spotify's co-head of global communications told The Verge, "We don't have any further news to share at this time." You know, yeah. Well, screw you. Jeez, whatever.
well, to me, for a couple things, there's a lot of other places to look up lyrics, man. You're not gonna have to pay for them. I mean, I guess if you're on that app, you're gonna have to go to another app, or the inconvenience of going to another app. But second, to me, it's more fun not to look up lyrics, man. We grew up not knowing lyrics, man. We didn't know what
Holy cow! I was horrible at that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you just make them up in your own head, and then you find out years later, and you feel like an idiot or whatever. Or sometimes the lyric you made
Yeah.
up is better than the one that is actually on the song. So, but
Hey,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
man.
I
Well,
can't see them making any money off of that. If people are going to pay
exactly.
for lyrics on that, then
They'll learn the
they
lesson. They'll learn the
a
Bud Light
fool and their
lesson.
money is soon parted. Then,
True
but
that. True that. Well, Doc, freaking A, man. The rain's falling. The rain is falling here in the
yeah,
Midwest.
yeah, it is.
Good for the garden. I'll say that. The bean field in the back field there, the beans are turning brown. They're finally starting to turn brown. So we'll be harvesting pretty soon. Looking forward to the harvest. I'm expecting a great yield this year. So freaking A, man. It's been another great show. Boy, oh boy. Like I say, next week's gonna be our end of the year concert spectacular, and we saw 15 gigs this year between the two of us, and we got a lot to say about that. A real wide range of musical acts. So we'll give our opinion on that, and be looking forward to next year. But what do you got to say? Why don't you take us home there, Doc?
Yeah, yeah, there you go. There's another week of news, folks. So as you know, we do this every week. So hope you'll drop by again, check out us next week, and until then, have a great rock and roll filled week, everybody.